Hello. It's time to play Final Fantasy 16 again. How are we doing, guys? First? Of course you're first. I know you're first. Hope you have a good lurk and get the stuff together. Alright. So we're doing fetch quests. I remember that because I was like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Of course. Going all the way over there. Why are those side quests? Oh no, we're going down there. Okay. I still can't find my way around this place. Nope. So last we left off, we killed Kupka, killed Titan, and we were introduced to, but Clive wasn't introduced to, the dominant of Bahamut. And we found out he's gay! Or bi. I'm gonna say gay until I've been proven otherwise. And that's exciting. I expect, with this being one of the first gays of Final Fantasy, I feel like the burial gays is gonna be an issue, but we're gonna celebrate gays existing anyway. Oh, this is not fire. Okay. Alright then. Oh yeah, I have a chocobo. Okay.
Come on.
2 gills. So worth it.
Faster.
There we go. Oh. Orin! Oh my god. Please. All I want, I mean, there's a lot I want, but if we ever got Final Fantasy X prequel, I want to see Orin and Jet being gay. A good ship. And there's like there's no fan content made of it really, and that makes me sad. People aren't imagining far enough. Balthier? Oh, definitely. I mean, Fang and Vanille, not confirmed, but they're almost different. Like, they're pretty much confirmed Lizzies. That is the butt be butts. New word for lesbians. There it is. Hello, Lolo. Nia's apparently butt be butts in 14. Yeah, in 13 Vanille and Fang are like I want to say definitely, but then there's like... There's some things calling it like a family sort of bond. And it's fucking not. That's like Sailor Moon dub shit. That is pretty gay. It's pretty gay.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
Sure
The
thing.
ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Is she been standing in the field waiting? She's got a whole trailer load waiting for her, alright. May not have been reciprocated. No, not quite. Unfortunate.
Anybody home? This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Actually the name, alright. Whew.
Nice try.
Whoops. I forgot to limit break. Hey! Alright. I've just turned the game down a little. I hope it's not too much. Maybe it was.
For you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
Hmm.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Hmm? I thought we were picking something up, not like... They're just waiting around for us to rescue them. Why were we sent on a different one first then? No. No. Okay, I see. Alright then. Back to mid. Alright. Road map piece. I've got 2 other quests that I've got open. Since I've got them open, I might as well get them out of the way. If they don't take too long. She is. She really is.
Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Oh, 40 yards is much closer than 200.
Look at this place.
Though I still can't tell you what a yard is, I keep forgetting.
Let's hope the Draper has Hortense's cloth.
I looked up what a pound is today. I might even remember it this time.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad,
Oh, of
but
course.
there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
Thanks. You didn't know what a pound was. What do you think? Let's go to Pound Town. Funny. Funny. I converted what a pound was today. Usually I just read them and I'm like, 50 pounds? Yeah, whatever that is, alright. And I'd think like maybe it was like 40 kgs equivalent, like maybe it was just under a kg. Turns out it's less than half. Usually whenever I read something and it's got imperial measurements, I just like zone out completely and don't take it in at all because it's meaningless to me. I can do inches and I can do 6 feet. After 6 feet I get a bit confused because that's used for heights.
That damn bird's a
That's
menace.
about it. I'm like, oh yes, 5 feet, me. 6 feet, just a bit taller than me. Don't know anything more.
Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
Was 5 feet
hardly
the
damaged at
distance
all.
you're supposed to keep
Is
for
there something wrong?
COVID distancing?
If you're
5
a
feet?
bandit come to
6
steal
feet?
my
I don't know.
stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
6 feet, okay,
Only
okay.
after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am.
This isn't a bandit?
Did someone from the market send you?
You might as well
Please,
be.
you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
So is the rich guy a rich guy or a
I'll deal
bandit?
with the bird lover.
Who's hired a...
You take the handsome one, killer.
Stop calling me that.
Is he a rich guy who's hired a bandit? Ooh. Okay. Oh, he's a bit grubby. Oh, and then it fades immediately. Oh, I see.
All right. You made your point. Killer my ass.
Did he hurt you?
So it was a rich guy who hired a bandit. Okay.
thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
I'm so glad the caravan guy isn't branded. Telling a different story for once.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Bocklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done then. Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth. This is no time to ride.
Alright. I was talking to Deanna about what we would do if we won Lotto. What would you guys do if you won Lotto? I would definitely quit my job. I could do stream full time, because it doesn't matter that I wouldn't make enough. I know I wouldn't make enough. It doesn't matter though. That would be great. I might also do some like translating on the side. I could do that. Be neat.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
Oh yeah, that's the first
Sent to
thing.
run her to the dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Yeah, it would pay off the house first thing, and then hire someone else to do like all the renovations rather than doing them ourselves.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
It's over.
Get some carpet in. Be very nice.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
That sounds great. That sounds so nice. At the moment, it's 15 million. It's scummy as, but I reckon I'd also buy. I'll do the whole landlord shit. Buy a house in Wellington, another one in Auckland, and rent them out. Actually, take care of them though, and make them healthy, for sure.
Who are you?
Out of Vestal, so I reckon I'd buy those two, and then
Are there any
and then
more
maybe
survivors?
stocks for quite a bit of the rest, but still with like some
Why didn't you
backup
flee
in
with the
case,
others?
definitely.
If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Man,
Sid,
that's the dream,
I
eh?
couldn't just let you. You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Doris is such an NPC name.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Let's see here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilet of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh no, oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
What do I get to choose? Oh, do I get an outfit? Alright, do I get an outfit? I want to see what they are. If I do, I don't know. I probably wouldn't. It doesn't change anything. Aww. White, alright.
This one, I suppose.
I've a mind to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
Oh, yikes.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, Sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
It would have been so cool to get an alternative outfit based on that. Opportunity missed.
Lady Hortense said she'd give us our dresses.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Lele, what would
All of
you
the
do
others
if
got out
you
safely.
had $15 million?
You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them, woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
Safe and well
With due
sounded
respect,
like safe
We
Noel.
Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Oh my god, Volty. Cute house for 2 kids sounds like such a good, such a good... I don't know, it sounds great. Absolutely. They look lonely. We're looking at one. That's not that. It's only like 20 minutes away from here. It's got like the whole fancy entrance garden with the hedges and everything, and then it's got roofs painted with clouds and whatever. It's huge, like east wing, west wing, 2 stories. It was a while ago. But yeah, and we're looking at it. We're like, we're looking at it with our friends, and we're like, oh, imagine if we did this together. It would be so cool.
If I don't come up with something soon.
We'd have like 2 bathrooms each.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
Yeah, it's quite a mishmash that doesn't quite fit
Right away.
together. I like the shirt. It's got a bit of an unnecessary unevenness, but it's a nice enough shirt. The collar I like, but it needs more to go with it for it to make sense. And her boots matching the bit of leather around her waist, I do not like. I do not like that matching at all. Yeah. There's potential, but it's just not cohesive together, I think. It looks like two different outfits.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pages in.
Oh, Dexter's so noisy. Fancy enough to be more of a major character, not fancy enough to be a main character. Yeah. Just the scarf, yeah, that's just the scarf would look great. Or like the collar holding it, if it then became a bit of a cape, even like a half cape, it would be cool.
Thanks to Sid.
If her, if the thing around her waist was similar to her collar, maybe it would make more sense then. Speaking of things like outfits not making sense, Minfilius? Is that her name? In 14. I love the top half of her, she's so pretty. And then the bottom half doesn't match at all. And it really irks me. Oh, Dexter. I'll mute until Dexter stops.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
I'm gonna take Dexter outside. He's very unsettled. I'll be right back. Apparently he's just been out, so that's not the problem. I've put him in my room and hopefully he decides he has nothing to do but sleep. Because it's his bedtime, and he's had a big day at daycare, and you should be tired. You should go to sleep. Yeah. I'll turn the webcam on. Oh, hello. There he is. The noisy boy. Hey. Need to settle down. One of those shoulder jackets would be perfect for the collar, absolutely right. I've got webcam on right now. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god! I love it! It's so cute! Okay. Yes! Oh my god, where's the camera? There it is. Diana made me a bracelet. Just got beads today. It says Commander Raiden. Which is my Goodle's character. Which I named myself after the fact. I don't usually call characters my name. It happened the other way around. I love it, oh my god. Cute. Alright. This boy. Gonna settle? Maybe? Oh hey, hold up. I haven't got treats redeemable. Give us a sec. Puppy tree and swap out name and split because this is not a speed run. Here we go. Whether the jacket of sleeves goes over your shoulders, doesn't have a torso part. Yeah, yeah. Show off the shirt. Just cover the shoulders. It'd be perfect. Exactly what the outfit needs. The bottom still needs something else. But it would be a great fix to it because meeting her, the very first thing I think is, wow, that's got no purpose. It's just there to hold the scarf. Or something. Yeah. Anyway. What if we can keep playing with Dexter on my lip? Speak for Hippocrates? Okay.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Oh, no, I
Who will
haven't.
accompany you on your little excursion?
Oh. No, I haven't decided.
Take your time. It doesn't do to rush such things.
I like Jill, but I haven't done anything with Taja before.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames. We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
We could do Taja just because
So, Clive,
we haven't done anything with
have
her,
you made
so...
your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
All right. So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic?
That's the wrong one.
Shells.
Oh my god.
Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
It's really, I'm not sure if it's supposed to show Mid's character of, like, getting overexcited or something. But it seems really poor planned to not have this material figured out before we start collecting things. Like, if it wasn't possible, she would have to change the design altogether. So... Oh! Okay. Tripped over... He tripped over my headset cord, but it didn't fall out, that's great. Yeah, that's... interesting choice. Where are we headed? Northreach. Okay. We can do that. I suppose.
Now, where's Talia?
What is this vendor?
Do you see anything you like?
Swords. Okay. Oh, bit of everything. I see. What the storm? How much it? I mean, swords are pretty cheap usually. I could buy a scroll. I wish I could preview them first though. I might need the money later. Oh, elixirs are available now. Yeah.
Come back again.
I'm gonna save in case I do need those.
I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Need to stock up on these.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Alright.
Oi, don't touch anything. If that's what you want.
cut my finger while I was making dinner last night. I was cutting a cabbage and I hadn't been cutting the bottom of it. It's getting quite wide and it was getting in the way, so then I was like, oh, I'll cut the bottom off. And I cut it towards me. I was stupid. And it was struggling and I slipped and I got my finger. It's fine, but it's a bit sore. It's quite a bit sore. It's just stupid of me to do that.
But you're free to look. Ah, yes.
That should do it. Hopefully Ty is finished too.
It's just as well it wasn't a sharper knife.
Well, did you find everything?
I did. Here.
The boy's sleeping.
And
It worked.
Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
Yes.
But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat. Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
It is. That's why I chose you.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back.
I think she's capable of asking her.
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Push her in.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Alright. I can get to the other side. Oh, I can too. Well, back to the main story. Hopefully. Hopefully that's all we need.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
welcome home. I hear you had a successful trip.
Ah, better late than never. We're ready to begin whenever you are.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the Moondew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the Moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates. Well,
Alright.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
And then we can go see Sid's grave, was the plan? That she's putting off? I think that's right.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
What have we got? Oh yeah. Is that still it? Perseus tech. That was a side quest that was actually worth doing. Wonder how many others there are. I guess we're going the long way. Oh! Alright, no, this is a dead end. The really long way.
Clive? I'm saying Fordian, dear. Anything else?
Alright. Let's see now.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Where I just was, probably.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever whatever you call it. I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Closed mouth cackle. Was that it? We brought back the whole thing from
Finally finished.
North? What was it called?
Fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to
I was
go.
gonna say, shouldn't we need more?
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
We've got
Good luck to
another
them, I say.
gang.
Right, I'm off to get a sling for
Alright.
this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
God, I really don't like mid.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
We sure have a
Thinking about the
constant
Enterprise
supply
sailing
of
off over the
bitch.
horizon to shores unknown, searching for a land untouched by the blight, just like me and my dad planned.
Did you want to go
if the
see his
worst comes
grave
to the
now?
worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turn black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always?
You don't have to. You could say
Alright.
no.
My mind's made up.
You can
As soon as the
say
Enterprise is fit to sail,
work on it
I'm
yourself.
putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
Another thing.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Can we just go without her?
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Sweet. We can just forget about Mid. Love that. Oh, Canva. Oh, okay, okay. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned was not only agreed to share the contents of a strong box with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise. Oh my god. I doubt the Canveran authorities would take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted, and if rumour had already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door, same thing. Which is why I pin you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impeding attack. I trust that you give this proposal your full consideration. Your lovable... I don't know that word. Uncle. Alright.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Apparently. A single eye.
What? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
Yeah.
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Live is little remains of the once bustling refuge when you call home. We're going back there. Okay. Yeah, Mid has not proven herself as a character worth caring about, and now she's proven herself to be a character who is a brat, and they really need to establish her as being worth caring about before they do that, or everyone will hate her. Like, I kinda hate her. Alright, let's continue.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
I mean, the first one we went for was too.
Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
I don't even know.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Uneven hair is such a fashion in this world.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
What's this? Leighton's Cleft. Narrow pass through otherwise impassable mountains. Oh yeah, and then we're heading to... We must be heading to here. Do we get to see the hole? Oh my god, I'm so excited to see the hole. Been wondering what that is since I first saw the map.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh, speaking of... Yeah. Alright. We're good to go now.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh! That's not the town we're looking down at. This is a different similar one. That's... Interesting. Okay. Right, and we can see the... Where are we? So that's the inn. God, that's so far away on the map, and it's really not. That's not good for making a world feel big. So by that logic, we should be able to see the hole from here. And this, whatever this is. Leg eater. Ooh. Hey. Torgal finished it off. Good boy.
So what do you think? That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
What makes you think that?
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right.
Just do the whole
Just don't expect
job.
me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us.
Okay.
You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
I don't like that tone of voice. What's that mean?
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
Fight on!
That's not who I want to hit. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're hitting him then. My limit break's gone now. Waste. Hey! Got that target. That lock on to the wrong target.
That's them dealt with.
Oh.
Where's that cart?
Frustrating.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
So... they're stealing from the bandits? I guess? I guess that's what's happening. Or... should I have not accepted that job, or what did it change?
Area when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Whoops.
You're finished.
Surely we get to learn about the Fallen in this game, right? Do want to know more about them. Oh, that's pretty. Wait, is this the hole? The Final Sin. That's a cool name.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Oh. Okay. That final sin is really pretty. Oh, Dion was coming back here to talk to Dad, right?
Father.
To the
You
Emperor?
have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Who?
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
She sure
You
did.
have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
You know, I only found out recently that luncheon is fancy lunch. It's not just meat.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Oh, no shit.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
Ah.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, don't end it there. Don't end it there. Come on. This is spicy.
The Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
So we are seeing the whole we haven't travelled far at all. This is a whole country. The size of this makes no sense. God. Other than the desert, and the desert is like only just, the environments are not big enough to warrant having a mount, having a chocobo. Like, I hardly ever use my chocobo because it'll take no time to get there already. Man. I'm not saying I don't like the game, these are just things I'm picking on. The environment's too small, and most of them are very narrow. They're really pretty. They could be a bit bigger.
With the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Oi, headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mint gil. The guildmasters of Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all four corners of Storm soon enough.
Surely that's the
I'll
end.
have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
I think he's lonely. I think he has no one to talk to. It's the ocean over there. I'm actually here. All of that. What we've seen on the other side is... I forgot what this land's called. And can we see... I can't see Twinside yet. Okay. Oh, town! So that's that. We're more like... yeah. I don't know. Dive in. It's so pretty. Wait, we have a photo mode, right? I get a photo of Jill. Oh, it would be. Oh, it would be such a good dive spot too. Joe, you're facing the wrong way. That'll do it. Here it is. Open your eyes. Alright, now she should have her eyes open. Wait! Not worth it. Alright. Photo mode needs more features.
Not much further to Baghdad now.
Needs open
Good.
Jill's eyes
I've
feature.
had my fill of life without magic, if you can call it
And
life.
poses.
The sooner I can fill my flask from a crystal like a civilized animal, the better.
Yeah, it's really missing it.
Mother, I'm thirsty.
We're nearly at the markets. I'll get you something to drink there, alright?
When they said mother, I thought there was a different
refugees.
language.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
They're in a desert. They don't have other access to water. Can you blame them? Oh, they've got a river. Never mind. They should be flocking to the inn place. It's working well. Hey, nice. Very good.
Auckland. Finally.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
That's that then. No traders pass. No passage.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
I am hurrying, bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh, another illustration roll.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them,
Oh my god.
we'd be rich.
Someone with a different body type? I love her. Make her a main character. More of her, please.
Drake's fangs fallen, would you believe it? No wonder everyone's taken to the road.
I heard Lord Kutka fell too. The Republic's not long for this world, if you ask me.
Anything here? Oh, we can go. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back later.
What are you looking for?
Oh, that's cheaper. That's half the normal price. I'm gonna get that.
A fine choice.
Oh, this one's cheap too.
You've a discerning eye.
Alright then.
Farewell.
Thanks.
This is is everything?
What do you think, girl?
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Beats, you say? Suppose it is. Orange slices? Interesting. I don't know. Kiwi fruit! Oh my god, guys. New Zealand featured.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
We made it, guys. We did it.
How much? For a measly
We're in a
crust of
Final
bread?
Fantasy.
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
Changing the title. Final Fantasy is kiwi fruit now.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Peaches, they're sweet as nectar.
Oh, there he
I'll
is.
take the large one.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Of course it is.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and...
Bairn?
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
I noticed that
Like
sign.
the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Excuse me. I just want to say,
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
Final Fantasy 12 made a market look busier. Rabanasta and Dalmasca
Peaches and pears.
were so lively. They're really good, eh?
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate!
Oh, you did come. Okay.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
I like her outfit.
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Yes.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly.
He really is.
But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
So many bits and pieces for him to wear that we don't actually get to wear. A shame. Got the technology. We can get Fenrir to look like that. Yeah, there's only one outfit for the 3 main characters, including Torgal. I have a lot of points. That sounds fun. It's also saving up for... Must have been that one. Save up a couple more, I guess. Also I can equip that one I just got. Replace that one. What else have I got? Oh. Oh, that's a bit fun. Alright, alright. Okay. Anything else we have? I only have the 2. Okay. I was wondering what Goots' voice actor sounds like in other languages. How hard he goes in other languages. Onion sword. It's looking like there are no other languages. Why are they gonna do this? Don't do this to me. Yep, there is no other languages. Wow. Final Fantasy 15 I could play in full Japanese. Dub and sub. Now I can't even do dub? Rude!
Out of my sight, wretch!
Gatekeeping languages, how dare.
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road.
Snake spit?
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Give me a trader's pass.
Are you the furniture maker?
Probably.
Something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Juicy pears.
Oh?
Slake your thirst.
Oh, she's a
without
swim.
crystal.
Oh, I assumed they would be near the ocean.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I suppose that guy before because he's very dressed up.
You come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
I'm running out of
You
steam
won't find
for
anything
this.
of this quality in Twinside.
Running out of steam for the rest of the fetch quests. Too many of them.
Do you have a moment?
Way too many of them.
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
That does not sound like a kid.
Picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Oh my god. I thought it said burlesque boy. Brusque? I don't even know what brusque is. Have we got any more kiwi fruits at that stall? Yes we do. Here we are, guys. Oh my god.
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Alright, we're gonna leave it there for tonight. That's enough fetch questing for now.
Jug of snake spit for the road? It'll keep you warm.
Is Tyler still streaming? Oh, let's raid Tyler then. Alright. Sweet. Alright. Hopefully next week we'll get some more exciting content in this game. The scene with Dion was very spicy though. I'm really enjoying Dion as character. He's very conflicted and I love that. We haven't even met him. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to seeing us get into the capital and getting some stuff done next week. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. We'll be streaming Kingdom Hearts on Thursday. And I'll be speedrunning in the weekend. And that's it. Take care of yourselves, guys. See ya.